Hello people that in the house all doing. Today I'm going to talk about something which was supposed to be talked about a long time ago. And that is fraud. No matter what kind of fraud it is. If it's internet fraud, or even fraud in real life. Like fraud outside the internet. Like say somebody's frauding you with a fake building company and comes to your door saying I fix your roof and all that. And you have to pay me beforehand, but that has happened. And there's older people, God forbid, they've been like there's electricity. People pretended to be an electricity company going into older people's houses. This is disgraceful. It's actually just so disgusting. What sickos will go to older people and rob their pet and rob their a bit of money they get a week because they're just being lame and just don't want to work and just couldn't be bothered. You know what I'm saying? That's mainly what people that are criminals and people that do this. They're just too lazy and they're just too clever and they're too cheeky and all that. It's just ridiculous. Like it has happened to older people. It's not internet kind of thing. I know it says internet, but internet is a big thing nowadays. When I was growing up, it was kind of it wasn't that bad the fraud. I never really heard of fraud that much. It was a few bits of fraud going on, but when I was about 8 or 9, fraud just blew up. It's just literally the older people were just getting robbed like there was no tomorrow, and it's pretty disgusting. Like if you imagine you as a 94-year-old woman, 96-year-old woman maybe, you have to answer your door to two big lumps of strangers wearing ESP jackets, pretending to be the ESP, which you don't know what the ESP is an electricity company in Ireland, and they say there's a fault with your electricity, can we come in? And they literally go to your post where they have your back turned. One of them will go out the back and say, "Where's your electricity meters?" Now, rather than just show them, try to keep them occupied, then to steal their post and then say there's nothing wrong, and then they just leave, and then the other person would not notice until the next morning. And it takes a while for older people to notice, especially when you're old. You know what I'm saying? But this internet fraud is a huge thing nowadays. Uh, but the thing I have to say to everybody is don't shop online. Go face to face and into a shop and go and buy it. I know it's cheaper, but don't be lazy and all that. It's just better to go in and buy it. I find it very better to go and buy. I never shopped on the internet in my life, and that's as simple as that. I never shopped in my life on the internet. I bought one thing on the internet once. That's it. I don't trust the internet to buy things. Like you could have a big bank account with say about 20,000 maybe about money. Then one tiny mistake, you could lose all your money, and you have no house, and have no life, and you end up on the streets. Just think about that. I would rather go into a shop and purchase my stuff and be happy, instead of just going on the internet and purchase it off Tesco's. And I seen fake Tesco's. I'm not talking bullshit. Excuse me, but I seen fake Tesco's, and there's fake Tesco's, and you can really tell they are fake. But if you're kind of in a hurry, say you want biscuits and Jesus Christ, excuse me. I don't know why I'm coughing, but say you've pretended to be. What is in this room that's making me cough? Excuse me for 1 second. Jesus Christ. And then it took so what was I saying? Yeah, so just go into test if you're going to go and buy groceries or anything. I know you might get better deals by not going in, but take it for your bank account, take it for your future. But yeah, it's just that's my advice to be honest. Stay off buying on the internet because it's just the internet. There's some sick people out there that just want to scam you and they have nothing else. They don't care about your life. They just want to scam you and all that. So I just say to people, just go into shops and buy stuff. Don't. There's no need to be going on the internet. Buy your stuff in the shops. That's why the shops, and you're taking the business away from them to go and shop in the American stores and all that. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm just saying, be careful. If you do notice any fraud kind of thing, like any documents, like says you have to pay €1,000, you're behind the electricity bill or something. When somebody comes to your door, especially if somebody comes to your door, if they are electricity crowd, just ask them for their tag. They have a tag along beside their neck, on their neck, or usually on the t-shirt or whatever, top or whatever. So look at that and see if they're legitimate or not. And if they're not legitimate, just tell them to feck off or wing the cops, to be honest. So yeah, thank you for watching, subscribe more, and always be careful, my friends. It's a cruel world sometimes, and the internet is cruel. So yeah, thank you for watching, subscribe more, bye.